Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Danny. We're getting close to the holidays, which means you know that Vlogmas is coming. And I want to do a series of sit-down videos for you guys before we get into the full-blown Vlogmas experience where I'm vlogging every single day. Everybody knows that if I never film a video any other day of the year, Vlogmas is always a sure thing. So I don't want to leave you guys hanging till December, so I'm just gonna kind of try to throw some videos out there for you guys to experience and enjoy. And I've been getting a lot of flack on Instagram for people asking me to come back to YouTube, and I really feel like I'm kind of getting to the place where I'm ready to come back fully, and I think I'm just gonna take it in strides. I need to re-up my game when it comes to my equipment. I've kind of really gotten a little bit lackadaisical in that department, and I just have like the bare minimum of stuff. I've gotten rid of a lot of stuff, and now I just feel like I want to do more with less. I decided during the Sephora VIB sale to just completely buy all new makeup. I still have my brushes, and brushes are gonna last a lifetime as long as you keep them clean, but in terms of things like foundation, concealer, lipsticks, all of that stuff, I didn't have any of those, and so I thought I'd buy myself some. Now, I want to preface this by saying that I am wearing everything I bought. Some stuff I put back in their boxes just to give you kind of like that haul experience, but other stuff I'm just like, whatever, couldn't be bothered. But I'm really excited about all of this stuff. I bought it during the Sephora VIB sale. If you guys are up on your Sephora game, then you know that the sale, I think it started on like at the end of October, and today, November 9th, is the last day. Now, my goal is to film and edit and upload this video before 3 o'clock. So I want to jump right into it. First things first, this is an empty packet, but I'll show it to you. It is actually the Basic B Straight Edge Sponge Applicator by Huda Beauty. I've never purchased anything from Huda Beauty before. I do know that she started here on YouTube, so this is very interesting. So I have a beauty blender. I've been using Beauty Blender for years. I am getting used to using this again. It's very interesting. I did find that I don't know if it's the product or if it's the products I'm using or this actual applicator, but I am finding that I've had to blend more than I remember, which is very interesting. So the next thing that I want to show you is a foundation that I'm wearing, and this is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Perfect Glow Flawless Foundation. And this is the shade 13.1325. This is a tad dark, just like a smidge dark for me. Which is very interesting because when I did the shade match on Sephora, I shade matched to the last few foundations I wore, which was my NARS All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation, and that one I was in the shade Macao, and then the Fenty Beauty I was in the shade 420. So I used those two, and both arrived at this shade 1325. Like I said, it is a tad dark, but I was able to make it work since I was using a translucent setting powder and my concealer was a little bit on the lighter side. I do think it'll be okay. I will post everything that I purchased down below, and I will link them with affiliate links, which basically means that those are not sponsored links. They're basically just a link. If you purchase through that link, I get a small commission from you making that purchase, but it doesn't actually affect the price of the product that you're purchasing. In other words, you and I paid the same price for it. It's just that if you purchase it through the link, because I'm referring it to you, I get kind of like a little like 1 or 2% commission. So I'm just letting you know that I will be posting everything I purchased with affiliate links down below. If you don't want to use the affiliate links, you're welcome to just type the name of the product into Google and you can find it there, but everything I got here is on Sephora.com. I rave and rave and rave about the NARS Creamy Concealer, and I love that concealer. I feel like after having tried this today, the NARS is still holy grail status for me, but this is not bad. It's pretty good. I will say a little bit goes a long way. This is the Dior Forever Skin Correct Concealer, and this is in the shade 4WO, and I basically use it for highlighting. Packaging is really nice. Not a huge fan of the applicator. It's a little bit too fuzzy for my liking. I like how big it is. but like I said, a little bit goes a long way with this, and that was a mistake that I made when I was applying this. I used a little bit too much, and then I got super scared because I couldn't blend it out enough. So this is really good. I quite like it, but it's still not NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer status for me. I don't feel like anything's gonna beat that at this point. I did want to show you something I'm super excited about, and I really loved using this this primer. This is the Tatcha Liquid Silk Canvas, and this is a really nice one. So this one is, I think, the pump version of the ones that usually come in, I guess they come in like a little pot, or like a, you know, a decent sized pot, but this is a pump version of the primer, and this is pretty much what it looks like. It is really nice. The packaging is beautiful, but aside from that, it comes off like a cream, and then you apply it and it just feels so lightweight, and you can definitely feel it filling in the pores, and you can see the difference with filling in the pores too. But I really genuinely like this primer, and I feel like it's definitely up there with my Saint Laurent Touche Éclat Blur Primer, which is a favorite of mine, hands down one of my favorite primers, if not my favorite. This is definitely a good contender. I love Hourglass Cosmetics. Love them. So I got this translucent setting powder. It's their Veil translucent setting powder. If you guys are familiar with Hourglass, their primers also get rave reviews. So this one is super pretty. But what I love about this setting powder is the little, like, look how pretty that is. That's just like a gold plate on the inside that is used to sift the powder out. It's kind of like a whitish yellow powder, and it's very smooth. But this, like some of the other products, maybe I'm just a little bit heavy-handed, but a little bit I feel goes a long way. Or maybe my version of a little bit is like you guys' version of like that's too much. But I don't know, like I just felt like I put on too much, and I was just like, oh my god, I can't get it off. But like I said, I made it work. I said it. Usually what I do to fix things when I make a mistake, like if I put on too much stuff, I usually put a little bit of foundation to cancel it out. When it comes to setting powder, what I do is I just re-wet my blending sponge, and then I just use it all over my face to just kind of set that powder in. So that's how I usually try to fix situations like that. The next thing that I got from Hourglass, let's just stick to Hourglass for now. This is their Unlocked Instant Extensions Mascara, and this I tried today. I really like. My last mascara was a YSL one. Wasn't a huge fan. I'm not a fan of the bushy brushes, but I really love the ones that give you kind of like that length without the volume. And so you can definitely get that with brushes that look like this. They're not super bushy, they're just kind of like really nice and sleek, and the little bristles are a little bit wider apart than you would find on a bushier brush that would give you a bit more volume. So I really like this one. Hourglass packaging, as usual, just looks super luxe. And if you guys are interested in products where the companies don't test on animals, Hourglass is one such company. This is the brow pencil that I told you guys about, and this is their brow sculpting pencil. Arch brow sculpting pencil, and this one is in the shade Dark Brunette. So it looks kind of like this. You have your pencil on one end, and it looks like that, and then on the other end you have your little spoolie brush for prepping your brows before and after you do your pencil. So I really like this. I know a lot of people go a little bit more ham when it comes to their face products and just applying makeup, but I just really like something that kind of makes my face look made up. For some, this is like a light makeup day. For others, for me, this is like a lot. I would typically probably just do a tinted moisturizer and everything else, but for others, this is like everyday makeup. But this is not everyday makeup for me. This is like me dressed to the nines in my makeup. So, you know, to each their own. I got a couple things from Fenty Beauty. I've used her Fenty Beauty foundation. I have one of her highlighters, and I've used the primer. I wasn't a huge fan of the foundation, I will be completely honest with you, but her lipsticks are amazing, and these are her Stunna lip paints, and I absolutely love them. And this one, the shade is called Uncuffed. First of all, the packaging is just beautiful. It's very luxe, very out of this world. You've kind of seen something like this with like Louboutin does something very similar to this, but it is absolutely beautiful. This is glass, and it's really nice, and I'm wearing it on my lips right now with a little bit of like a wine colored lip liner, just to kind of give it a little bit of color. But this is the perfect dupe, in my opinion, to that liquid lipstick from Kat Von D that I really loved, and so I was really happy I found it. And so because I love lip products, if you guys go back to my lip collection video where I did that really cool kind of montage of all of my lipsticks, that Beyonce remix, I really enjoyed that one. So I really like Uncuffed, and then the other one I got was Uncensored, and this is a red. I love a red lip and I love a nude lip, and so this is just a really pretty red. I would say it's a little bit more red than Ruby Woo, but it is also really nice. I haven't tried this yet, so I'm not entirely sure what it's gonna look like on my lips, but I'm gonna do a cutaway and then I'm gonna try it on and you guys can see what it looks like on me. So I got those two lip products, and then I got the Match Sticks. This is the Match Skin Stick, so I got it in the shade Truffle. This is supposed to be for contour. So the mistake I made was I went a tad too dark on the foundation and a tad too light on the Match Sticks. This is closer to my shade than the foundation is, so when I put it on I could barely see it on my skin, but I did have a backup Bobbi Brown foundation stick that was in the right contour shade, and I was able to use that mixed with this to make it work. I do, however, love this Match Stick, not only because it's just really beautiful packaging, but it goes on really smooth. I like that it's in a like a stick or pen format. You get about this much product. That is it. So don't expect too much. I definitely get more out of my Bobbi Brown one, but my Bobbi Brown one also costs about twice as much, if I'm not mistaken. So I still do like it though. I feel like I do need to use it a little bit more before I even come to any conclusive decisions on how the product works on my skin. But based on my first impressions only, I really do like this product. One of the last things that I got was something that I really needed to have. I did post on my Instagram maybe a couple months ago while we were under quarantine, that my skin has just really been acting very strange, and a lot of my followers suggested sunscreen, and apparently sunscreen is like the new thing now and everybody should be wearing it. And so I had like a couple sunscreen moisturizers here at home that worked for my skin, that didn't make me look ashy, and so I've been using those, and I mix it in with my moisturizer every morning before I go to work. And because I'm usually indoors, like away from windows and stuff like that, I was okay. And then while I was home, when I wasn't working, I would kind of apply it in the morning and then apply it like maybe 4 or 5 hours later. The big thing was remembering to reapply. But anyways, I wanted to try something a little bit more new and a little bit more catered to my specific skin type and skin tone, something that didn't make me look ashy and something I could wear under my foundation and stuff like that. And so Supergoop was one that really kind of popped up a lot, and this one is Play or Jouer, and it is an everyday lotion with SPF 50, and it is a broad spectrum sunscreen, and it is water resistant for up to 80 minutes. So this one, I believe it was $29. So as far as sunscreen goes, buying drugstore ones, this is pretty pricey, but at the same time it is really beautiful, playful packaging. I really like the color combination on this. It's not typically something I would go for, in the sense that I like my things to be very monochromatic, but I think it's really nice. It's a really nice addition to my skincare routine, which I basically revamped back at the last Sephora VIB sale. I think it was back in March or April. that sale I bought all skincare, and this sale I'm buying all makeup. So I decided to get the sunscreen. I used it this morning. I do quite like it. I do feel like I have to use a bit more of this than my last sunscreen, so I'll let you guys know how that goes, but I still do mix it in with my moisturizer, and I apply it in the morning after I wash my face and stuff like that. So I will keep you guys posted on how this works. Ever since I started implementing sunscreen or incorporating it into my skincare routine, I have noticed a significant difference in my skin. I still do get my occasional breakouts, but I'm noticing that my dark spots are fading more, and my skin is just starting to look a little bit smoother. So I do feel like sunscreen mixed with my moisturizer is kind of doing something, but it could also be because I'm paying more attention to my skin and I'm just kind of taking better care of it while, you know, some stuff are happening. But I'll keep you posted. Last thing that I got was the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Sculpture. And I think this is their 2020 version. This is the box. It's a gold box. And it is just this really, really beautiful kind of packaging. Sorry for the reflection there. But it comes, it's a beautiful little palette that you can put in your purse because you can use the mirror, but it comes with 6 different shades. 3 of them you can use as kind of like blushes and bronzers, and then these 3 up here as highlighters and finishing powders. So I really, really love this palette, and after I purchased it, I wasn't entirely sure that I made a good call, because there are no reviews on this product on Sephora from women who are darker skin. So I was a little bit kind of concerned with how it would show up on my skin, but the colors are beautiful. I mixed these 2 here for my blush today. This is the bronzer, Natural Bronze Light, and then this one is Strobe Blush Vibrant Flush. So I mixed these 2 for my blush today, and then I used this one as a finishing powder, which is Dim Light. And I have already purchased Dim Light in its own individual palette, and I really do love it. So it was really nice to kind of see it in this palette. That's everything that I purchased from Sephora. These are just individual items that I can use to do a daily face, and I'm really happy with them. It's kind of nice to kind of start over fresh and with new products and learning all about makeup all over again. And now I'm gonna have to go watch the videos to see what all the beauty gurus are out there doing to their faces to make them look snatched and all of these things. I want to just thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for sticking around. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. I'm excited to see your comments, and let me know what you want to see for my next video. I feel like since I've been away for so long, I feel like a Q&A is kind of in order. So if you guys want to do a Q&A, feel free to leave your questions in the comment section down below. If you follow me on Instagram, you can send me your questions there too, and I will try to do a sit down for you guys sometime soon, hopefully before Vlogmas. So if you guys are interested in that, please go ahead and leave me your questions. Once again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you did not forget to hit that subscribe button, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye guys.